So in this video, we're going to write the equations of lines in slope-intercept form, okay, which is y equals mx plus b when we're given the graph here, okay? So we're going to move over to the graph. We're going to look at the solid line first, and then we'll look at the dashed line second. So to find the equation of the solid line first, okay, we need to know the slope and we need to know the y-intercept. So I'm going to do rise over run here to find the slope. So I'm going to draw my rise over run triangle, okay? So we're going, it looks like we're going down 2 and to the right 5. So the slope is going to be negative 2/5, okay? It's negative because the line falls from left to right, okay? The next thing I want to do is determine the y-intercept of this line. Well, the y-intercept, the graph crosses the y-axis here at this point. So the y-intercept is positive 3, okay? So I've got the two values I need, all right? The slope is negative 2/5. The y-intercept is 3, so I'm going to plug those values in here. So the equation of the solid line is y equals negative 2/5 x plus 3, okay? Let's go back to the page real quick. So like we said with the solid line, the slope was negative 2/5. The y-intercept was 3. So my equation for part A here would have been y equals negative 2/5 x plus 3, okay? We're going to go back to the graph and we're going to do the dashed line, and then that'll finish this up. So in the dashed line here, we're going to do the slope first. So we got this point and that point, so we can draw a rise over run triangle. That looks like the slope is going to be 4/1 or positive 4, okay? The y-intercept here looks like it's going to be at this point right here. That's where the graph crosses the y-axis. So b is going to be negative 3, okay? So I've got my slope, I've got my y-intercept, okay? So I can plug those two into slope-intercept form like we did in the previous problem, and my equation for the dashed line is going to be y equals 4x minus 3, all right? So to kind of finish up this video for this part of the notes, we've got the slope was 4, the y-intercept was negative 3. We plugged those values into our slope-intercept form, and for the dashed line, we got an equation of y equals 4x minus 3, okay? So that's how you write the equation of a line in slope-intercept form when you're given a graph. You want to find the slope, you want to find the y-intercept, and you want to plug those values in to slope-intercept form.